political will for the large-scale solutions that are needed. Thank you. And with that, I'll turn it over to Nikitra Bailey from the National Fair Housing Alliance.
Okay, the Fair Housing Alliance. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Chairwoman Waters and your colleagues, for the opportunity to stand with you today. Housing plays a pivotal role in shaping the lives of every individual. The availability of fair and affordable housing is not just a basic need. It is the cornerstone which individuals need to thrive. Housing impacts every aspect of a person's life, and where you live absolutely matters. We know that our schools and things like clean air and water are impacted by housing. We know that job opportunities are impacted by housing. And yet, sadly, the skyrocketing cost of housing remains a significant driver of inflation. And I have to pause here because the data told us that it would not be until the end of 2024 that we would start to see rents subside. So had we passed the housing provisions in the Build Back Better Act, millions of families across our nation would have received relief for their skyrocketing housing costs. And that's why it's very important that we need Congress to pass a budget with support for local fair housing enforcement and other equitable housing solutions, and comprehensive legislation with funding for things like the Down Payment Toward Equity Act. And I want to go into details on the Down Payment Toward Equity Act. We know that in communities like Charlotte, North Carolina, and other places across our nation, investors have been scooping in and buying up all of the affordable housing stock. With the Down Payment Toward Equity Act, 5 million additional homeowners would qualify and be able to afford a house. And they would get into homeownership in rural communities and urban communities throughout our country. And we would do what the Congress did with the passage of the Homeowners Assistance Fund in the American Rescue Plan. We would respond in the way that the American people need us to. During the American Rescue Plan's Homeowners Assistance Fund, we were able to keep over 400,000 homeowners safely housed during this pandemic. So when Congress acts, we get the relief that we need. So we add our voice to the chorus of voices today, calling for measures that will ensure equitable housing opportunity so that all of us can have a chance to thrive. Thank you again.
Wow.